Today we're going to be going over the top 5 hamstring stretches. As we know, the hamstring here is the back of the leg, just like a lot of parts of the body. People who sit at a desk, people who run, cycle, this area of the body gets so tight, it needs some love. So let's work on it. We'll start with the first one, which is a very classic position. We'll come onto the mat. This is just a forward fold. Okay, it's known as Uttanasana in yoga class, but we're just going to sink right on down. So you can bring the feet together, you can have them close, you can have them hip width distance, you can have them a little bit wider. Play with it, do all of them, mix it up, explore. Never do the same exact thing. Before we do fold down, I want to be really clear, hamstrings are one of the most sensitive parts of the body, okay? If you're prone to injury, if you've got loose ligaments, tendons, if you've had an injury here in the past, especially, you've got to be cautious, you've got to be kind. So coming into these postures, leaving these poses, keep yourself focused, don't lose it. Stay within yourself, be kind, be compassionate. All right, so we're coming here. However much of a bend in the knees you might need, take it. Again, be kind with the hamstrings. We're just going to fold right on down, sinking towards the earth. If you get your hands there, great. If you don't, you can have your hands at your shins, your knees, your thighs. Again, you can bend the knees as much as you need to. Make sure your core is tight, the chest is long, and then you sink on down. Once you're here, you can sway side to side a little bit. You can kind of flail in the wind. You can kind of drift your arms side to side like a willow tree in the breeze. You can crawl your hands out and sink your chest down deeper. Some of us flexible, we're going to get our foreheads to the shin. That's cool. Not everybody's going to get there. Some people are going to look more like this, and that's all right. Okay, but wherever you're at, you're feeling good. We're going to take it to the next level. This is a really important movement to do to get the full breadth of the hamstrings. Go ahead and cross your right leg on top of your left. Okay, the outside edges of the feet touch or are near each other, and then you can fold down. If you get your hands down, or even if they're not, but you're letting them drop, you can slide or crawl the hands around clockwise and counterclockwise. Kind of feel out the range of motion, what your hamstrings have available. All right, let's try the other side. So step that right foot back across. Now the left leg foot goes in front of the right. And again, just as before, you can sink down. If this is tough, if this is difficult, just stay. Don't even feel like moving. It's cool. But again, you can go left and right, clockwise, counterclockwise. Make sure it works for you. And then once we've got it, we're going to unstep again. If you got to bend the knees coming out, be real mindful, be real kind. Let's just slowly roll up. Again, leaving these poses so vital that we're kind to ourselves. And already you're feeling in your hamstrings. Number 2 is pyramid pose. This is Parsvattanasana in yoga practice. So go ahead and step one foot out in front of you, like so. Great. You can step the other foot back. The back foot turns out at about a 45-degree angle. You want to get your heels lined up, so the front heel's in line with the back heel. You can check it out. You can use those eyes. Stretch your chest up, fingers up. Fold down. Try to put your hands on either side of your feet in the front. Great. And then just sink it down here again. Some of us are going to get our chest all the way to touch our knee. Again, might have a bend in that knee as much as you might need. So this is pyramid pose. You can hang out here and breathe. Next position we're going to show you. This is twisted triangle. You can come right into this one from pyramid. This is not available to everyone, but if you can do this, this is number 3. Take the hand to the outside edge of the foot, and then take the other hand to the sky. So you revolve, you twist it up. If this is not available to you, come right back to the pyramid, hang out with it, and maybe you can bob side to side a bit instead. Okay, the twisted triangle, a little bit more advanced, but it's a great posture to work on once you work up to it. All right, coming out just as we came in. Smooth, slow, take your time. Remember to breathe. Keep the smile going. All right, we're coming down to the mat for number 4. Also another classic. It's coming out of a lunge position with a little love. We've got our bolsters here. As always, I suggest some knee support. Anytime you're going onto your knees, you want to use these bolsters. So Haley and I are going to take these bolsters today, like so. We're coming down. Go ahead and put one knee down on your bolster, like so. And then stick a leg out. And then, as always, we can either sit down, we can sit back like this, stretching out the hamstring. You can fold down. If you don't want to sit back like this, you can stay up and fold down too. That's fine. Once you're here, you're breathing, you're feeling out your body. You want to take this front foot and you can play with it, pointing it, flexing it, spinning it out, spinning it in, circling it around. You really want to move the ankle. When we move the ankle, when we move the foot, we get all the different attachment and origin points of the hamstring. So the hamstring, it's not just one muscle, it's a group of muscles, so we got to get all of them. Okay, that's why we spin, we pivot, we move, we stay active, we stay mobile in these postures. All right, coming out of that one, let's go into our fifth and final hamstring stretch. So we might not need the bolster for this one. If you do, that's cool. Otherwise, you can just shove it off your mat to one side. And coming into this one, we're going to extend the leg. And you're going to take your other leg out to the side. Once you got your one leg extended, take the other leg, cross it up on top like so. Do your best. If you got tighter hips, feel free to, again, use these bolsters however you feel necessary. You can sit on it. That's all good. You can always sit on something. Once you got the leg crossed on top like so, the other leg's extended. You're getting the hamstring stretch in the straight leg. Fold right on down. Okay? And then all you do is dip forward and breathe. This might be one of the deepest. Very effective. You can stay here as long as you're comfortable with. As always, we're trying to hold these at least 30 seconds. All right, coming out. As with any of these you guys, you want to do both sides. You make sure you're not forcing it. Feel good, have fun, enjoy it. If you do these hamstring stretches every day, you're going to see a ton of improvement in your hamstring flexibility.